I think the original communication of RBI was very clear that these 12 cases are presently being referred to NCLT. 500 next cases, 6 months, bank can, move these, find their own way. So that is where we are at this point of time.
Sir, also about provisioning, banks have been talking about a huge hit on account of not just the 12 cases, but even the other 50 cases that have to be tackled. Is there more clarity on that?
No, what is the ambiguity? I think.
Sir, the ambiguity is that we expect it to be up to 50%. Is that correct? Some bankers have been telling us that they expect 50% not just for the 12 accounts, but even for the other accounts that have to be solved under IBC going forward, and 100% should they go up for liquidation.
That is something where the mind is being applied. And as you see in this entire process, RBI has been communicating from time to time, so wait for that.
So many of the companies have been challenging RBI's mandate to banks to go up to, NCLT for proceedings under IBC. In fact, they said that the press release that was issued by Reserve Bank of India to this end was outrageous and illogical. So how do you understand this, and what do you need to tell these companies?
Yes, there was that element of questioning. It was examined by the judicial authority. They formed a view. RBI also did whatever, a little bit of modification was required, because probably sometime we call that it was an unintended interpretation. I don't think RBI had ever intended to direct the judiciary as to what should be their priority, but all those things have already been taken.
Not that, sir. Many companies are challenging the move even at NCLT. We have a couple of companies that have told NCLT to stall the process, bringing up various reasons. For instance, they say that they were close to tying up a debt resolution process. This was my question, sir.
Your question. Let me tell you, in our country, freedom of speech is a fundamental right, and approaching to judiciary is open to everyone, right? So, in individual cases, if individual players choose to use that route, I don't think that there is, that can be prevented. But I am sure that in any judicial system, past pronouncements create a kind of future direction, and that direction has now become abundantly clear.
Do tell us a bit about this initiative, and how is it really going to benefit the target audience that we are talking about in the long run?
We have been discussing on various ways what to do in the area of financial education. Now, quite interestingly, if you look at this area, there are two clear target groups. One, as we call them, catch them young, means the students. So for them, there is a separate method. We have printed books which can be included in curriculum. We have been trying to persuade the state and central board of education to include. Some of them have already done. But what is very important in the context of our country, India, that in last 2-3 years, suddenly, hundreds of millions of new people have come into the banking system. And many of them are not even basic literate, forget about the financial literacy. It's very important that once these people have been brought into the banking fold, they should continue to use the facility. And also, in using all this, they should not feel like having been cheated or deprived at any point of time. 100 kiosks are put at various places in the country, not necessarily in bank branches, also in the, let's say, public health center, post offices, wherever there is a footfall. And once this stabilizes, our ambition is, with the help of entire banking community, to multiply it and put thousands of such kiosks everywhere.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/ETNow.